One of the things I do to relieve stress or anxiety is I'll go work in the garden. Sometimes I have a plan, sometimes I won't. I'll purposely go to the garden thinking about something that is causing me any stress or anxiety, and I'll think about it while I'm cleaning out the beds or working on something. And I'll find that it either resolves itself or it completely loses its hold on me. And all I was doing was simply just working in the garden, thinking about it. It's crazy how it works. So here's my garden. Here I have a lemon tree that has died twice and has come back. Got some lemons on it. And here's dill. Oh yeah, the infamous dill. You let that go to seed, man, it gets everywhere. Here I have some blueberry plants. I gotta amend the soil at least twice a year or else those things will die. Here I have some sunflowers. I have a mandarin orange tree back there. And I have these goji berries. Check out these goji berries. I realized if you water them too much, yeah, they don't do too well. Then I got some random beds here. I got some pots with flowers, and I have some tomatoes here, and it looks like the caterpillars are kind of eating all the leaves on the potatoes. Oh well, we'll see what happens. Patience, I say. And here we have the coneflower. I've had this thing like 2 or 3 years. I replanted it in this location, and it's actually doing better. It has some flowers. Here we have some random broccoli, some area where I had some beets. And here is the plant. It's a squash plant. It's freaking huge. Then we have some watermelon, some corn, some tomatoes in the back, some banana plants on the left there. This garden didn't happen overnight. It took me a long time of semi-planting and lots of work and maintenance. Like some of the exercises in the stress injury toolbox, they don't work instantly sometimes, like with the garden. If you don't work on the garden and do some type of maintenance, it will all die off and become overgrown with weeds or grass. Some things are not easy in this life and you have to work at them to get what you want. One thing I know for sure is if you don't do anything, nothing will change. Check out these tomatoes I have in the back here. My wife and daughter planted this bed and it's doing great. And I think every single tomato seed grew. It's crazy. Normally I kind of string them up and cut them down a little bit as they're growing, but I just let them grow. They're going crazy. Tomatoes everywhere. Same thing with the watermelon plant. Look, there's a watermelon vine up in the tomatoes. And there's a watermelon. Yeah, how this is going to work out, I don't know. We'll see what happens. It kind of took down some of my bracing, these tomatoes. Squash plant is huge. I don't know what's going on with that plant. We'll have to see what happens. Anyway, this is what I do. I work on this garden, and it takes a lot of my stress away if I'm stressed. And that's just one of the things you can do when you're outside if you have a little time in the backyard. Maybe use some potted plants.